Victims of the brutal Russian invasion are helpless orphans stranded in the war zone. Justin Hayslett is the founder of Legacy Refuge that ministers to orphans in Ukraine and is working to get orphans and staff out of the war. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. I hope to fully understand this situation, but the orphanages have not evacuated the children from those orphanages because they have not received a directive to do so, and they don't want to take the liability on themselves. So what are we doing about getting those kids out of danger?
Yeah, thanks for having me on. And that is absolutely true. What we're seeing is we've been working with groups for days and days and just butting against walls. We have orphans all over, hundreds and hundreds of orphans that we know. And we have Ukrainians stepping up saying, hey, I got a bus, I got a van, I can get them out, I can get them here. We have the world coming together in Poland, Belarus, all the other countries saying, hey, once they're across, I can help you. We can house them. We can feed them. But all the directors are scared to let them go. They don't know if there's a directive, if they can go. We've had directors saying, hey, we're scared with legal ramifications if we let these kids go.
Wow. Justin, in the country of Ukraine, what is the overall need as we look at the pictures here of some of the orphans who are stuck there? What is the need? I'm hearing that there's as many as 100,000 orphans, most of whom might want to get out.
That's 100% right. There's over 100,000 orphans, and as we know, there's only a couple small orphanages, private orphanages, that have gotten across the border. And other than that, we know groups of 60 stuck here, 100 stuck there, 50 stuck here. And we literally have people, Ukrainians who've stepped up to get them out, and we just can't get a clear direction of approval, if it's approved, if it's not approved.
Justin, from where does that, or from whom does that directive need to come? And are they being contacted?
From what we've heard, there's been elusive talks like, hey, we heard this might be happening, or maybe there's a general one. But even if there is an overall directive, the orphanage directors don't know. So we want to plead with we know the ministry's busy. Man, we believe in what you guys are doing. We know you're fighting, but let's fight for these kids. You have support of your own people to get them out. You have support of the world across the border. We need a clear directive to every single director that let's get these kids to safety.
So, Justin, what can the American people do to help out? Are you looking just to get these children out? Are you looking to get them into homes here in the United States? How can the American people pitch in?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, we're trying to first get them to safety. That is our first concern. And then after that, there's a lot of these kids that have been hosted into families, and they have an already connection with their family that loves them. But we're already hearing maybe there's some roadblocks there. So we need help getting these kids to families if they're already connected, and then getting them into safe homes, either in Europe or in America. I mean, we're overwhelmed with responses from people in America who are saying, I will happily love on these kids and take them for however long we need.
Justin, can you leave us off with sort of how these kids are doing? We know kids are strong. We know kids are resilient. They're optimistic. Just sort of leave us off with how they're doing in this moment as they await help.
I'll be honest, some are doing better than others. Some, depending on where they are, and the director are doing not really well. They're doing okay. They're being fed. And others, we're seeing situations where actually some of the directors have left, or 60 kids are left with one person because the others have fled to safety. And so it really is dire, you guys, to get these kids to safety as soon as possible. And I want to implore the ministry in Ukraine, man, make it clear. Let's get these kids out to safety.
Justin, you're doing good work, and we hope that you hear from them soon and get those kids out of there safely. We're telling your story here. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you so much.
Good luck, Justin.